Before the world asks anything from you, let this morning give something back to your soul. This is the morning practice that attracts miracles effortlessly. Not because you force life to change, not because you beg the universe to notice you, and not because you have to become perfect before good can arrive. This is a quiet, loving practice. A Louise Hay-inspired practice of softness, trust, self-love, and gentle receiving. It begins right here, before the noise, before the phone, before the old worry reaches for your chest. Just breathe. This moment is for you, not the version of you who has everything figured out. Not the version of you who always feels calm, always feels strong, always knows what to do. This moment is for the real you, the tender you, the tired you, the hopeful you, the part of you that still believes, even after so many hard mornings, that something beautiful can happen. Maybe you woke up today with a heavy heart. Maybe your body is awake, but your spirit still feels a little far away. Maybe your mind began counting problems before your feet even touched the floor. And maybe, deep inside, you are longing for one simple feeling. Relief, not a loud miracle, not a dramatic sign, just relief. A breath that feels easier, a thought that does not hurt, a small warmth in your heart that says, I can begin again. And yes, you can. This morning does not need to be rushed. You do not need to push your way into peace. You do not need to prove that you deserve help. You do not need to earn softness. You are allowed to receive it now. Miracles often begin quietly. They may begin as a calmer breath, a softer thought, a small choice not to speak to yourself with cruelty, a feeling that maybe life is not against you, maybe life is still moving with you. Maybe the good you have been asking for is not far away. Maybe your heart is simply learning how to open without fear. So let this morning become a gentle doorway, not into pressure, not into panic, not into another day of chasing, but into trust, into ease, into the quiet knowing that you do not have to grip life so tightly for life to bless you. Breathe in slowly and let your heart hear this. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not too late for your own good. This morning is still new, and something in you is ready to receive. I know you have been caring more than you show. You may smile for people. You may answer messages. You may do what needs to be done. You may keep moving because life keeps asking you to move. But inside, there may be a softer place in you that feels tired. A place that whispers, when will it be my turn to feel held? When will life feel easier? When will I stop having to try so hard? If that place is here with you now, let it relax. You do not have to hide from these words. You do not have to be strong in this moment. You can simply listen. Some mornings feel peaceful before they even begin. But other mornings feel like a door opening into too much. Too many thoughts. Too many things to fix. Too many memories. too many questions with no clear answer. You may wake up and feel as if the day has already started without you, as if you are already late, already behind, already trying to catch up with a life that keeps moving too fast. And when that happens, the heart can start to close. Not because you do not want good things, but because you are tired of hoping. You are tired of reaching. You are tired of asking for a sign and then feeling like you missed it. You are tired of trying to stay positive while something inside you still feels afraid. It is okay. You are not failing because you feel this way. You are human. You are sensitive. You have lived through moments that taught your body to brace, to expect disappointment, to protect itself before the day even begins. So if peace does not come easily yet, please do not blame yourself. Softness returns slowly. Trust returns gently. A heart that has been holding fear needs kindness, not pressure. This is why the morning matters so much. The first moments of the day are like a quiet shore before the waves become busy. Nothing has to be perfect there. You do not have to solve your whole life there. But you can place one gentle truth inside your mind before the old stories arrive. You can say, "Today I will not begin by fighting myself." You can say, "Today I will let my heart breathe first." You can say, "Today I am open to quiet miracles." And a quiet miracle is still a miracle. It may be the strength to answer one thing with calm. It may be the courage to rest without guilt. It may be a kind message. It may be an idea that comes when your mind finally stops pushing. It may be the soft feeling that you are not alone inside your own life. Take a moment right now and ask yourself gently, without judgment. When was the last time you truly gave yourself permission to begin the day slowly? Not perfectly, slowly. When was the last time you let your first breath belong to you before you gave your attention to the world? Just notice. No shame, no pressure, only noticing. Maybe you have been waking up and giving your power away too quickly, to the phone, to other people's needs, to fear, to money thoughts, to old memories, to the voice inside that says you must hurry, fix, prove, respond, achieve, and hold everything together. But this morning, even if only for a little while, you can come back. You can return to your breath. You can return to your heart. You can return to the simple truth that you are allowed to be cared for too. And if a part of you is wondering whether these words are really for you, yes, they are. You are not here by accident. Something in you was ready for this softness. Something in you was ready to stop forcing. Something in you was ready to learn that receiving does not have to feel scary. You can receive gently. You can receive slowly. You can receive in small ways first, like warmth spreading through cold hands. like rain touching dry earth, like a wing unfolding after a long time of being held tight. You do not have to chase miracles today. You can become quiet enough to notice the ones already trying to reach you. You can become kind enough to stop pushing them away. You can become open enough to let life meet you in a new way. And it begins with one breath, one soft thought, one loving morning practice. One moment where you say to yourself, I am willing to receive good today. That is enough to begin. Let your body become comfortable now. Let your shoulders soften. Let your hands rest easily. Let your breathing slow down just a little, as if your breath is a soft blue ribbon moving in and out of your chest. You do not need to breathe perfectly. You do not need to feel anything special. Just let yourself be here. And as these words come to you, do not try to grab them. Do not try to believe everything all at once. Let each affirmation touch you gently, like warm water touching tired skin, like morning air moving across your face, like the quiet strength of roots beneath the earth, holding you even when you cannot see them. We begin softly. I let this morning reach my heart before the world reaches my mind. I let this morning reach my heart first. I do not rush into the day before I remember myself. Feel that. You are allowed to remember yourself before you answer the world. You are allowed to meet your own heart before you meet the needs of others. You are allowed to sit in this gentle space and let the morning come to you slowly, again, softly. I let this morning reach my heart before the world reaches my mind. I give my first breath to peace. I give my first attention to love. This is not selfish. This is sacred care. When you begin with your heart, you do not abandon the world. You return to it with more softness. You return with more patience. You return with a steadier spirit. Let the next words move slowly. I do not have to chase miracles today. I do not have to run after blessings. I become still, and I allow good to find me in gentle ways. Let that settle. You do not have to pull life toward you with fear. You do not have to beg for every good thing. You do not have to hold your breath until something changes. There is another way, a softer way, a way of opening. I do not have to chase miracles today. I stop running from my own fear. I stand softly in trust, and I let good come near. Maybe that feels new. Maybe your body is used to chasing answers, chasing approval, chasing peace, chasing signs, chasing the feeling that everything will be okay. If that is true, be kind with yourself. Your heart was only trying to feel safe. Now you can teach it a new rhythm. I can receive without fear. I can receive without guilt. I can receive good things slowly, gently, and in a way my heart can understand. Say it again inside yourself. I can receive without fear. I can receive without guilt. I can let goodness come to me without pushing it away. Your body may not fully believe this yet. That is okay. We are not forcing. We are planting. A seed does not become a flower because someone shouts at it. It grows because it is held in the right conditions. Warmth, patience, time, care. Let this be care. I am allowed to begin again today. I am allowed to begin again without shame. I am allowed to begin again even if yesterday felt heavy. This morning does not ask you to be perfect. It only offers you a doorway. You can step through slowly. You can step through with tears in your eyes. You can step through with questions still in your mind. You can begin again as you are, again. I am allowed to begin again today. I do not need a perfect past to receive a peaceful morning. I do not need to understand everything before I take one gentle step. Let your jaw soften. Let your face soften. Let the space between your eyebrows relax. Let your heart hear this. You have permission to start over in small ways, not with pressure, not with a big plan, just with one kinder breath, one kinder thought, one kinder beginning. I welcome quiet miracles into my day. I welcome small signs of support. I welcome gentle help in simple, loving ways. A quiet miracle may not look like something dramatic. It may be the right sentence at the right time. It may be a feeling of calm where you expected fear. It may be a sudden moment of patience. It may be one small door opening where you thought there was only a wall. I welcome quiet miracles into my day. I do not demand how they must arrive. I stay open to the soft ways life supports me. Let your heart become like a cup held under a slow, gentle rain. Nothing forced, nothing loud. Just drop by drop, support begins to fill the places that felt empty. You do not have to know how, you only have to be willing. I am willing to receive good in ways I did not expect. I am willing to be surprised by kindness. I am willing to let life help me through ordinary doors. There may be good you have not imagined yet. There may be answers that do not come from the place you keep looking. There may be help hidden inside simple moments, a conversation, a delay, a change of direction, a quiet thought that says, try this. Again, I am willing to receive good in ways I did not expect. I loosen my grip on how everything must happen. I make room for life to move with tenderness. This is how effortlessness begins, not by doing nothing, but by no longer fighting every step, not by becoming passive, but by becoming open, not by giving up, but by stopping the war inside your own mind. Let these words breathe. My breath brings me back to myself. My breath brings me back to the present moment. My breath reminds me that I am here, and this moment is enough for now. You do not have to travel far to come home. You can come home through one breath, one inhale, one exhale, one soft return. The breath is always near. It waits for you without blame. No matter how many times you forget, your breath welcomes you back. Again, my breath brings me back to myself. When I feel scattered, I return to this breath. When I feel afraid, I let this breath hold me gently. Breathe in, breathe out. Let the breath be simple. Let it move like a small wave touching the shore and moving back into the sea. No force, no struggle, only return. I am safe enough to soften in this moment. I am safe enough to lower my guard a little. I am safe enough to let peace touch me slowly. You do not have to drop every fear at once. You do not have to open every locked room inside your heart. Just one small softening, one quiet inch, one little space where love can enter. Again, I am safe enough to soften in this moment. I do not have to protect myself from peace. I allow my body to remember calm in its own time. If your body still feels tense, that is okay. It has been trying to protect you. Thank it gently. Do not fight it. Do not shame it. Just let these words be like a warm cloth placed over a tired heart. You are safe enough for this breath. You are safe enough for this moment. You are safe enough to rest your spirit here. I do not need to solve my whole life this morning. I do not need to carry every answer right now. I only need to meet this moment with a little more kindness. Feel the relief in that. You do not need to fix the future before breakfast. You do not need to know every step before you take the first one. You do not need to hold every problem in your chest. Again, I do not need to solve my whole life this morning. I release the pressure to understand everything today. I let one gentle step be enough. Sometimes the heart becomes tired because it tries to live many days at once. It holds yesterday's pain, today's tasks, and tomorrow's fear all together. No wonder you feel heavy sometimes. No wonder your breath feels small. But now, return. Only this moment. Only this breath. Only this loving practice. I let my morning be slower than my fear. I let my morning be softer than my worry. I let my morning teach my body a new way to begin. Fear moves quickly. It rushes. It speaks fast. It tries to pull you into every possible problem. But love can move slowly. Peace can move slowly. Trust can move slowly. And you are allowed to move at the speed of healing again. I let my morning be slower than me. Fear. I do not follow every anxious thought. I choose the pace of my own gentle breath. Imagine worry as a storm outside a strong window. You can hear it, you may notice it, but you do not have to open the door and stand in the rain. You can stay inside your breath for a moment. You can let the storm pass without making it your home. You can choose softness. You can choose quiet. You can choose the next loving thought. I open my hands to receive what is kind and true. I open my heart to receive what feels peaceful. I open my life to receive what supports my highest good. Let your hands soften, even if only a little. Hands can hold, hands can grip, hands can protect, but hands can also receive. Let your hands become a small prayer without words. Let them remember that you do not always have to hold so tightly again. I open my hands to receive what is kind and true. I do not close myself to good out of old fear. I allow support to reach me in a way that feels safe. This does not mean you accept everything. It means you become available to what is good, honest, loving, and steady. You can receive with wisdom. You can open with care. You can trust slowly. You do not have to be wide open all at once. A small opening is enough. I am worthy of gentle beginnings. I am worthy of peaceful mornings. I am worthy of good that does not make me prove my pain first. Let that touch you deeply. You do not need to suffer enough before you receive kindness. You do not need to struggle enough before peace is allowed. You do not need to explain your wounds to be worthy of comfort. Again, I am worthy of gentle beginnings. I am worthy before I achieve anything today. I am worthy while I am still learning how to rest. Your worth is not waiting at the end of a perfect day. Your worth is here at the beginning, here in your breath, here in your heart, here in the soft place inside you that still wants to believe in good. You are worthy now, not later, now. The good meant for me can arrive with ease. The good meant for me does not need to come through panic. The good meant for me can meet me in peace. Let your body hear that. Good does not always need to come after exhaustion. Good does not always need to come after struggle. Good does not always need to arrive only when you are empty and worn down. There can be ease. There can be gentle timing. There can be a blessing that does not break you before it reaches you. Again, the good meant for me can arrive with ease. I am willing to receive without bracing for pain. I let peace become part of how good comes to me. Maybe old experiences taught you to expect a cost after every blessing. Maybe you learned to fear joy because joy felt temporary. Maybe you learned to question kindness because kindness did not always stay. If so, be tender with yourself. Today, you are learning again. Good can be gentle. Good can be steady. Good can arrive without hurting you first. I trust the small signs of support around me. I trust the tiny moments that make my heart feel less alone. I trust the quiet help that appears one step at a time. Support does not always arrive with noise. Sometimes it is a simple reminder, a helpful idea, a calm breath, a feeling to wait, a feeling to move, a feeling to rest, a feeling to try again. I trust the small signs of support around me. I do not call them nothing because they are small. I honor the little lights that guide my way. Think of a dark path with small lanterns placed along the ground. You do not need to see the whole road. One lantern is enough for one step, then another, then another. Life can guide you like that, softly, step by step. Without showing everything at once, you can trust one little light. You can trust one little nudge. You can trust one peaceful next step. I allow this day to unfold without fighting every moment. I allow this day to breathe. I allow this day to show me where grace is hiding. You do not have to control every minute for the day to hold good. You do not have to grip the hours. You do not have to prepare for every possible disappointment. You can let the day breathe a little again. I allow this day to unfold without fighting every moment. I meet the day with soft attention. I leave space for something better than fear. A day can surprise you. A morning can shift. A hard thought can soften. A problem can feel less sharp when your body is calmer. Sometimes the first miracle is not that the outside changes. Sometimes the first miracle is that you stop meeting the outside from the same old fear. That is a real beginning. That is a quiet miracle. That is enough. My heart is learning to trust ease. My body is learning to rest inside good moments. My spirit is learning that peace does not have to be earned. Ease may feel unfamiliar at first. If you have lived in tension for a long time, peace can feel strange. Rest can feel unsafe. Receiving can feel too open. So we go gently. We give your heart time to learn a new language. Again, my heart is learning to trust ease. I do not rush my own opening. I let softness become familiar breath by breath. You are not wrong if peace feels new. You are not broken if receiving feels uncomfortable. You are simply learning, and learning can be tender. Learning can be slow. Learning can happen while you are held in these words. Let yourself learn gently. I release the need to force what can come through love. I release the need to push what can unfold through trust. I release the need to control what may arrive in a wiser way. There are things you can do, and there are things you can allow. There are steps you can take, and there are doors that open when the time is right. There is wisdom in action, and there is wisdom in surrender. Today, you can practice both with softness again. I release the need to force what can come through love. I take the next gentle step and I leave room for grace. I do not have to make everything happen by pressure. Feel the difference between effort and pressure. Effort can be loving. Effort can be honest. Effort can be steady. But pressure can make the body hard. Pressure can close the heart. Pressure can make you forget that life is allowed to help you too. You can act with peace. You can care without panic. You can move without chasing. I am becoming open enough to notice miracles. I am becoming calm enough to receive them. I am becoming gentle enough to let them stay. A miracle can pass by an anxious mind and seem invisible, but a calmer heart notices more. A softer body feels more. A present spirit receives more. Not because you are earning miracles, but because you are no longer running past them. Again, I am becoming open enough to notice miracles. I slow down and let life show me its quiet gifts. I am present enough to see the good that was easy to miss before. This is the beauty of morning practice. It trains your attention. It teaches your heart where to look. It helps your mind stop searching only for danger. It invites you to notice support, beauty, timing, kindness, breath, and possibility. What you notice can grow in your inner world. What you bless can become easier to receive. What you soften toward can come closer. I give myself permission to feel supported today. I give myself permission to be helped in simple ways. I give myself permission to not carry everything alone. Let those words be very gentle. You may have learned to do so much by yourself. You may have learned not to ask, not to expect, not to need. But needing support does not make you weak. Receiving support does not make you less. You were never meant to be a closed room with no windows again. I give myself permission to feel supported today. I do not have to hold every weight in silence. I let kindness, guidance, and steady help come closer. Support may come through a person. It may come through rest. It may come through a simple idea. It may come through a change you did not plan. It may come through your own inner voice becoming kinder. Do not decide too quickly what support must look like. Let life be creative. Let help have many doors. Let your heart stop standing guard against every blessing. I am not late for the life that is calling me. I am not late for peace. I am not late for love, joy, or a new beginning. Maybe you have compared your life to others. Maybe you have thought you should be further ahead. Maybe the morning sometimes brings a quiet ache, a feeling that time has moved and you have missed something important. Please breathe. You are here now, and now is still powerful. Again, I am not late for the life that is calling me. I have not missed the door that belongs to my soul. My timing can still become gentle, wise, and beautiful. A flower does not open because another flower opened first. It opens when its own warmth reaches it. You are allowed to open in your own time. You are allowed to grow without racing. You are allowed to trust that what is meant to awaken in you can still awaken. Nothing in you is too late for love. Nothing in you is too late for peace. Nothing in you is too late to begin again. This morning, I choose tenderness over pressure. This morning, I choose trust over rushing. This morning, I choose a softer way to meet my life. Tenderness is not weakness. Tenderness is how the heart becomes brave without becoming hard. Tenderness is how you speak to the parts of you that are scared. Tenderness is how you stop turning your own mind into a place of punishment. Again. This morning, I choose tenderness over pressure. I do not need to be harsh with myself to grow. I let kindness lead me into the day. Let your inner voice become softer now. If it has been sharp, let it lower. If it has been impatient, let it slow. If it has been afraid, let it be held. You can talk to yourself like someone you love. You can guide yourself without hurting yourself. This is part of the miracle. A kinder inner voice, a safer inner home. A morning that does not begin with self-attack. I let my heart open like wings that remember the sky. I let my spirit rise without forcing it to fly. I let hope return slowly, in a way that feels safe. Hope does not have to rush back all at once. It can return like a bird resting on your windowsill. Quiet, small, real. You do not have to trap it. You do not have to demand it stay forever. Just notice that it came near. Just thank it. Just make your heart a gentle place for it to land. Again, I let my heart open like wings that remember the sky. I do not shame myself for closing before. I honor every part of me that is ready to open now. Maybe you closed because you were hurt. Maybe you closed because you were tired. Maybe you closed because hope felt too bright. That is okay. You can open again slowly. You can open with boundaries. You can open with wisdom. You can open with love. No rush, no force, only wings remembering. I receive this morning as a fresh gift. I receive this breath as a quiet blessing. I receive this moment as a place where peace can begin. This morning does not need to be perfect to be precious. This breath does not need to be deep to be helpful. This moment does not need to solve everything to become meaningful. It only needs your presence. Again, I receive this morning as a fresh gift. I do not throw it away by rushing into old fear. I hold it gently and let it teach me how to begin. Imagine the morning as a sealed letter from life, placed softly in your hands. You do not need to tear it open. You can open it slowly. You can read it with care. You can let it speak to you one line at a time. Maybe the first line says, breathe. Maybe the next line says, you are held. Maybe the next line says, there is more good here than you can see right now. Let the letter open slowly. I allow my energy to become peaceful before I begin. I allow my mind to clear before I respond. I allow my heart to soften before I decide. So much of life feels different when you do not rush your first reaction. A calmer body can hear more. A peaceful mind can see more. A softer heart can choose with more wisdom. You are allowed to pause before you move. Again, I allow my energy to become peaceful before I begin. I do not need to answer life from panic. I can breathe first, soften first, and then take the next step. There is power in the pause. Not because you disappear from life, but because you return to yourself before you answer it. The pause gives your heart a chance. The pause gives love a chance. The pause gives wisdom room to speak. So pause and breathe. I am learning to let good things feel normal. I am learning to let kindness feel safe. I am learning to let peace feel like home. Sometimes the mind is used to stress. It expects tension. It expects lack. It expects rejection. So when good comes, it may not know how to settle. It may wonder, can I trust this? That is okay. We do not judge the mind. We teach it gently. Again, I am learning to let good things feel normal. I do not push away peace because it feels unfamiliar. I let kindness become a language my body understands. Little by little, good can feel less strange. Support can feel less dangerous. Ease can feel less guilty. Joy can feel less temporary. You can practice letting good stay for one breath longer, then another, then another. This is how the heart learns. Slow contact, safe repetition, gentle receiving. I am surrounded by simple blessings I am ready to notice. I am held by small gifts I may have overlooked before. I am open to beauty in ordinary places. There may be a blessing in the warmth of your blanket, in the sound of your own breath, in a quiet corner, in a cup of water, in one person who cares, in one chance to try again. In one moment where your heart does not feel quite as heavy as before. Again, I am surrounded by simple blessings I am ready to notice. I do not need life to be perfect before I practice gratitude. I let small goodness become visible to me now. Gratitude does not deny pain. It simply lets pain stop being the only thing you see. It places a small candle beside the heaviness. It says, yes, this is hard, and yes, there is still a little light here. That little light matters. Let yourself notice it. Let yourself receive it. Let yourself be warmed by it. I am willing to meet myself with more love today. I am willing to speak to myself with more care. I am willing to become a safe place for my own heart. This may be the deepest morning miracle. Not that the whole world changes in one moment, but that you stop being cruel to yourself, that you stop using your own voice as a weapon, that you begin to become the gentle home you have needed for so long. Again, I am willing to meet myself with more love today. I do not need to earn my own kindness. I can be gentle with myself while I am still growing. You are allowed to comfort yourself. You are allowed to encourage yourself. You are allowed to say, I know this has been hard, and I am still here with you. You are allowed to stop leaving yourself alone inside your pain. You can be with yourself now, softly, patiently, lovingly. I trust that unseen good can still be moving. I trust that answers can be forming quietly. I trust that life may be arranging support beyond what I can see. You do not see roots growing under the ground, but they are growing. You do not see dawn before the sky begins to change, but it is coming. You do not always see support being prepared, but that does not mean nothing is happening. Again, I trust that unseen good can still be mown. I do not need proof in this exact second to stay open. I let trust be a small flame I protect with my attention. You do not have to trust loudly. You can trust quietly. You can trust with trembling hands. You can trust with questions still in your chest. You can trust by simply not closing the door today. That is enough. One little opening, one little flame, one little yes. I let my thoughts become softer. I let my words become kinder. I let my inner world become a place where miracles feel welcome. Your thoughts are not your enemy. They are patterns that can be softened. Your words are not fixed forever. They can be chosen with care. Your inner world can change one sentence at a time. Again, I let my thoughts become softer. I do not feed every fear that passes through me. I choose words that help my heart breathe. This is not about pretending. It is about caring for the atmosphere inside you. If your inner world has felt cold, let these words be warmth. If it has felt crowded, let these words be space. If it has felt unsafe, let these words be a soft hand over your heart. You can change the inner weather, not all at once, but gently, breath by breath. I do not need to be perfect to attract peaceful blessings. I do not need to be fearless to receive support. I do not need to be fully healed to be loved by life. Let that reach the part of you that has been waiting to become better before it feels worthy. You do not have to wait. You can receive while learning. You can be supported while healing emotionally. You can be loved while still figuring things out. Again, I do not need to be perfect to attract peaceful blessings. My softness is welcome. My unfinished heart is welcome. My honest breath is welcome. Nothing real within you needs to be hidden here. The tears are welcome. The doubts are welcome. The tiredness is welcome. The hope is welcome. The part of you that wants to believe but is afraid to believe is welcome too. All of you can sit inside this morning. All of you can breathe. All of you can begin. I allow miracles to feel natural, not far away. I allow good moments to feel possible, not impossible. I allow life to meet me with tenderness today. A miracle does not always need to feel like lightning. Sometimes it feels like warmth returning to your chest. Sometimes it feels like a thought changing direction. Sometimes it feels like the first deep breath after a long night of worry. Again. I allow miracles to feel natural, not far away. I let small changes count. I honor every gentle shift as part of my becoming. Do not dismiss the small shift. Do not say it is nothing. If your body relaxes a little, that matters. If your mind becomes a little kinder, that matters. If your heart opens a little, that matters. Small shifts can become new paths. This is how miracles begin. Quietly, simply, inside one willing moment. I begin this day from love, not fear. I begin this day from trust, not pressure. I begin this day from my heart, not my old pain. Fear may still speak, pressure may still visit, old pain may still rise, but they do not have to lead. You can hear them without following them. You can acknowledge them without letting them choose your day again. I begin this day from love, not fear. I let love take the first step inside me. I let my heart choose the tone of this morning. And if later you forget, you can return. If later the day becomes loud, you can return. If later fear catches your attention, you can return. Nothing is lost. The breath will still be there. The heart will still be waiting. The morning practice can live inside you long after morning passes. You can return again and again. No punishment, no shame, only return. I am ready to notice one miracle today. I am ready to receive one gentle sign of support. I am ready to let one good thing touch my heart. Only one. Let it be simple. You do not have to demand a mountain to move before you believe life is kind. Notice one soft thing, one kind thing, one clear thing, one peaceful thing, one helpful thing. Again, I am ready to notice one miracle today. I open my eyes to one quiet blessing. I let one small good thing be enough to remind me that life is still with me. Maybe the miracle is already here in this breath. Maybe it is the fact that you are listening. Maybe it is the fact that even after everything, some part of you still wants peace. That part is beautiful. That part is brave. That part is alive. Let it be held. Let it be honored. Let it be loved. I let this practice become a soft path beneath my feet. I let these words guide me without force. I let this morning carry me into a kinder way of living. A path is made by returning. One step, then another, then another. You do not need to master this in one morning. You only need to come back. Return to the breath. Return to the heart. Return to the words that help you soften again. I let this practice become a soft path beneath my feet. Each morning, I can choose again. Each breath can bring me closer to peace. And now, let the affirmations move through you again, not as something to memorize, not as something to perform, but as a gentle rain over the places inside you that have been dry for too long. Let them come slowly. Let them touch you where you need them. Let them stay as long as they can. I let this morning reach my heart before the world reaches my mind. I do not have to chase miracles today. I can receive without fear. I am allowed to begin again today. I welcome quiet miracles into my day. I am willing to receive good in ways I did not expect. My breath brings me back to myself. I am safe enough to soften in this moment. I do not need to solve my whole life this morning. I let my morning be slower than my fear. I open my hands to receive what is kind and true. I am worthy of gentle beginnings. The good meant for me can arrive with ease. I trust the small signs of support around me. I allow this day to unfold without fighting every moment. My heart is learning to trust ease. I release the need to force what can come through love. I am becoming open enough to notice miracles. I give myself permission to feel support hard today. I am not late for the life that is calling me. This morning, I choose tenderness over pressure. I let my heart open like wings that remember the sky. I receive this morning as a fresh gift. I allow my energy to become peaceful before I begin. I am learning to let good things feel normal. I am surrounded by simple blessings I am ready to notice. I am willing to meet myself with more love today. I trust that unseen good can still be moving. I let my thoughts become softer. I do not need to be perfect to attract peaceful blessings. I allow miracles to feel natural, not far away. I begin this day from love, not fear. I am ready to notice one miracle today. I let this practice become a soft path beneath my feet. Now let them become even softer. Let them become closer to the heart, not loud, not forced, just true enough for this moment. I let this morning reach me. I do not chase. I receive gently. I begin again. I welcome quiet good. I breathe myself home. I soften safely. I carry only this moment. I move slower than fear. I open to kindness. I deserve a gentle beginning. Good can come with ease. Small signs are enough. This day can unfold softly. My heart learns ease. Love does not need force. I notice miracles. I allow support. I am not late. I choose tenderness. My heart remembers the sky. This morning is a gift. Peace comes before action. Goodness can feel normal. Simple blessings are near. I meet myself with love. Unseen good may be moving. My thoughts become soft. I do not need to be perfect. Miracles can feel natural. Love leads this day. One miracle is enough. This practice becomes my path. Let the path be quiet now. Let your heart walk slowly. Let your breath stay near. You do not need to rush into the next thought. You do not need to prove that something has changed. Just notice the softness that may be here. Even a little softness matters. A little peace matters. A little trust matters. A little willingness matters. You have already begun, not by forcing, not by chasing, not by becoming someone else. You have begun by listening, by breathing, by giving your heart a place to rest. And somewhere inside you, there may be a small place that feels less alone now. A small place that can hear the morning differently. A small place that says, maybe I can receive. Maybe I can soften. Maybe I can stop fighting every moment. Maybe miracles do not have to be hard. Let that place stay open. Do not ask it to become big too quickly. Do not ask it to believe too much too soon. Just let it breathe. This morning practice is not a demand. It is an invitation. An invitation to begin before the world begins with you. An invitation to speak to your heart before fear speaks too loudly. An invitation to let the first part of your day belong to peace. And as you listen, your whole inner world can slowly learn a new way. A way that does not rush. A way that does not beg. A way that does not close the door before good has a chance to arrive. You can say to yourself softly, one more time, I am willing to let this morning be gentle. I am willing to. Oh, let life support me in quiet ways. I am willing to stop fighting the good that wants to come near. And again, I am willing to let this morning be gentle. I am willing to receive without fear. I am willing to notice miracles in small, simple forms. And one more time, even softer. I am willing. I am open. I am here. Let those 3 words rest inside you. I am willing. I am open. I am here. Not somewhere else. Not trapped in yesterday. Not lost in tomorrow. Here. Here with your breath. Here with your heart. Here in this morning that still has room for good. If doubt rises, let it rise gently. You do not need to push it away. You can say, I see you, old doubt. I know you were trying to protect me, but today I am practicing a softer thought. Then return. I am willing. I am open. I am here. If fear rises, let it be met with kindness. You can say, I hear you, old fear. You do not have to lead this morning. Then return. I am willing. I am open. I am here. If sadness rises, let it be held. You can say, sweetheart, you have carried so much. You can rest for a moment. Then return. I am willing. I am open. I am here. This is how the practice becomes real. Not because you never feel doubt. Not because you never feel fear. Not because you never feel sadness. But because you learn to return without attacking yourself. You learn to choose softness again. You learn to let love answer what once only received pressure. And that is a miracle, a quiet one, a deep one, a real one. Let these final morning affirmations for this first practice move like slow, warm light through your inner world. I am not fighting myself today. I am not abandoning my heart today. I am not closing my life to goodness today. I let my breath be a bridge back to peace. I let my heart be a doorway for support. I let my morning become a soft beginning. I can move through this day without carrying every fear. I can choose one loving thought at a time. I can let small miracles remind me that life is still unfolding. I am not alone in this moment. I am held by my own breath. I am held by the quiet strength rising inside me. I deserve peace that feels simple. I deserve love that feels steady. I deserve a morning that does not begin with pressure. I allow good to come near without needing to understand it first. I allow peace to touch me before everything is solved. I allow my heart to receive in its own gentle timing. I trust this breath. I trust this beginning. I trust the small opening inside me. And now, let the words become softer still, almost like a whisper inside your chest. This morning can be gentle. This breath can be enough. This heart can open slowly. I do not chase. I receive. I do not force. I soften. I do not rush. I breathe. The morning is here. My heart is here. Good can meet me here. I am willing. I am open. I am here. Now let this morning become wider inside you. Let it open slowly like a quiet window after a long night. Not all at once, not with a loud sound. Just a small opening, a little fresh air, a little room for your heart. There is a kind of morning that does not begin on the clock. It begins inside you. It begins when your breath stops fighting. It begins when your hands stop holding so tightly. It begins when your heart says, maybe I do not have to meet this day with fear. That is the true morning. Not only the sun coming up outside your window, but the soft rising of trust inside your chest. Imagine now that your heart is like a small house beside a quiet sea. All through the night, the waves came and went. Some waves were memories. Some waves were worries. Some waves were old feelings you did not invite, but they came anyway. And your little house stayed there, still standing, still waiting for morning. Maybe the windows are foggy. Maybe the floor is cold. Maybe there are rooms inside that have not been opened in a long time. But morning does not judge the house. Morning does not say, "You should be brighter by now." Morning does not say, "You should have cleaned every room before I arrived." Morning simply comes, softly, faithfully, with light in its hands. This is how good can come to you, not as pressure, not as a demand, not as a voice that says, "Be better first." Good can come like morning light touching the edge of a table, quiet, warm, simple, without asking permission from your fear. You may have thought miracles had to feel big. You may have thought they had to break through your life like thunder. You may have thought they had to arrive in a way everyone could see. But some miracles are private. Some miracles are so quiet that only your heart knows they happened. The first time, you do not answer your fear with more fear. The first time you pause before believing the old story. The first time you rest without punishing yourself. The first time you let kindness be easier than criticism. That is a miracle too. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You are not waiting for life to become magical. You are learning to notice the magic already hidden in your own gentle return. There is a softness that can change the whole day. It does not shout. It does not push. It does not try to impress anyone. It simply says, "I am here. I am breathing. I am ready to meet life with less fear." And when you meet life with less fear, you begin to see differently. You hear the kindness in a small message. You feel the comfort in a warm cup. You notice how the sky keeps opening, even when your thoughts feel closed. You feel how your feet are still here, touching the ground, carrying you forward. The ground does not ask you to deserve it. It simply holds you. The air does not ask if you have done enough. It simply enters your lungs. The morning does not ask if you are ready. It simply arrives. And maybe, just maybe, life has more of this quiet giving inside it than your tired mind has been able to see. You are not being asked to force belief. You are being invited to soften the place that has been holding disbelief. There is a difference. Forcing belief feels tight. Softening disbelief feels kind. Forcing belief says, "I must feel positive now." Softening disbelief says, "I can be honest, and I can still leave room for good." So leave room. Leave room beside the worry. Leave room beside the question. Leave room beside the ache. Leave room beside the plan that did not happen the way you hoped. Leave room beside the silence. Leave room beside the closed door. Because sometimes the closed door is not the end of the story. Sometimes it is only the place where your heart finally stops pushing and begins to listen. There is a gentle wisdom in not forcing the morning. Think of a small candle inside a glass bowl. If you hold it too tightly, your hands shake. If you blow too hard, the flame bends. But if you protect it softly, if you give it space, if you cup your hands around it with care, the flame stays. Your inner peace is like that. It does not need your force. It needs your protection. It needs your attention. It needs your tender choice to stop feeding every wind that tries to put it out. This morning practice is not about making life obey you. It is about making your inner world safe enough to receive life, safe enough to receive a new thought, safe enough to receive help, safe enough to receive rest, safe enough to receive love without asking, "What will this cost me?" Safe enough to receive joy without fearing it will be taken away. Maybe you have been holding your heart like a closed fist, not because you wanted to be closed, but because something in you learned that open hands can lose things. Open hands can be empty. Open hands can be hurt. So you held on. You held on to control. You held on to old stories. You held on to fear because fear felt like protection. And today, gently, slowly, with no shame at all, you are learning another way. You are learning that open hands can also receive. Open hands can be filled. Open hands can feel warmth. Open hands can hold peace without crushing it. Open hands can let go of what is too heavy. Open hands can welcome what is kind. Take a slow breath now and notice your hands. You do not have to move them if you do not want to. Just feel them. The fingers, the palms, the little spaces of softness. These hands have carried so much. They have reached. They have worked. They have held. They have protected. And now they can rest. Ask yourself quietly, without trying to answer perfectly. What am I ready to stop gripping so tightly this morning? What one fear can I hold a little more softly? What one blessing am I ready to let come closer? You do not need to write it down unless you want to. You do not need to tell anyone. But if one word rises in your heart, a word like peace, rest, trust, hope, love, or ease, you may keep it with you. And if you feel moved to share that one word later, share it gently so another heart may remember it too. Now, come back to the little house beside the sea. Morning is touching the windows now. The waves are calmer. The house is still here. You are still here. And inside this house, there is a room you may have forgotten. A room where your hope has been waiting. Not gone, not broken, just waiting for your voice to become kind again. Open that room slowly. Do not rush. Let the door move only as much as it wants to move. Inside, there is no demand, only a chair, a little warmth, a place to sit down, a place where your heart can say, I have been tired, and life can answer, I know. Rest here for a while. This is the deeper miracle. Not that you never feel afraid, but that fear is no longer the only voice in the room. Not that life never brings questions, but that questions no longer have to steal your breath. Not that you always know the way, but that you can be kind to yourself while the way is still being shown. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. And as you breathe, let the morning inside you become softer. Let the quiet house receive light. Let the old rooms open when they are ready. Let the sea keep moving. Let the candle keep glowing. Let your hands become gentle. Let your heart remember that effortlessness is not giving up. It is allowing life to meet you without so much fear standing in the doorway. You do not have to pull the miracle closer. You can clear a soft place for it. You can make space in your breath. You can make space in your thoughts. You can make space in the way you speak to yourself. You can make space by no longer saying, nothing good ever comes to me. You can make space by saying, I am willing to be surprised by good. And maybe that is enough for this moment. A little willingness, a little breath, a little space, a little morning inside the heart. The day may still ask things from you. Life may still move. People may still speak. Plans may still change. But something inside you can remain softer now. Something inside you can stop bracing for every wave. Something inside you can whisper, I can meet this from peace. And that whisper may be the beginning of everything. Let the words come closer now. Let them move more deeply. Let them speak not only to your mind, but to the quiet places inside you that have waited a long time to feel safe. You do not have to answer. You do not have to explain. Just receive what feels true. And if something does not feel true yet, let it be a seed. I no longer make fear the keeper of my morning. I no longer let old worry stand at the door of my day. I invite peace to be the first voice I listen to. Let that rest in you. Fear may still knock. Fear may still speak. But fear does not have to be the keeper of your morning anymore. There is another voice, a softer voice, a wiser voice, the voice of peace, again gently. I no longer make fear the keeper of my morning. I choose the quiet voice that helps me breathe. I let peace stand at the door of this day. I am learning to receive without looking for danger behind the gift. I am learning to let kindness be simple. I am learning to trust good moments without shrinking away from them. Maybe some part of you has waited for the other shoe to drop. Maybe peace has felt unsafe because your body learned to prepare for pain. If so, be gentle. You are not wrong. You are learning something new. Again, I am learning to receive without looking for danger behind the gift. I let simple kindness reach me. I allow good moments to be good without needing to fear them. Let that be very soft. A good moment can simply be good. A warm breath can simply be warm. A quiet morning can simply be quiet. You do not have to search for what might go wrong inside what is going right. I am worthy of peace that does not ask me to explain my pain. I am worthy of comfort that does not need a long story. I am worthy of gentleness because I am here, breathing, feeling, living. This is a deeper place. Let it touch the part of you that has always felt it had to prove the hurt before comfort could come. You do not have to prove anything here. Again, I am worthy of peace that does not ask me to explain my pain. I can be held without first showing every wound. I can receive tenderness without earning it through suffering. You are allowed to be comforted before you have the words. You are allowed to be loved before you feel fixed. You are allowed to be met softly while you are still unsure. I let my heart stop apologizing for needing rest. I let my body stop carrying guilt for wanting quiet. I let my soul take one small sip of peace. Rest is not failure. Quiet is not weakness. Softness is not laziness. Your spirit is allowed to breathe. Again, I let my heart stop apologizing for needing rest. I honor the part of me that is tired. I give myself permission to be gentle without feeling guilty. Let this sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You do not have to be useful every second to be valuable. You do not have to be busy every moment to be worthy. You are still precious in stillness. I allow support to reach the places I have hidden. I allow kindness to touch the places I have judged. I allow warmth to enter the rooms I kept closed. Some parts of you have lived behind locked doors, not because they were bad, because they were scared, because they needed safety, because they did not know if love would be gentle. Now love can come slowly. Again, I allow support to reach the places I have hidden. I do not reject the tender parts of me anymore. I let every inner room receive a little light. No rushing, no forcing, just a little light. Just enough to see that nothing inside you needs to be hated. Nothing inside you needs to be thrown away. Everything can be met with care. I trust the quiet work happening beneath the surface of my life. I trust the slow changes I cannot measure yet. I trust that peace can grow even when I do not see it growing. There is so much that grows in silence. Roots grow in silence. Dreams form in silence. Courage returns in silence. Your heart can rebuild in silence too, again. I trust the quiet work happening beneath the surface of my life. I do not rush what is forming gently. I allow unseen growth to be real. Maybe nothing looks different yet, but something may be softening. Something may be turning. Something may be opening under the surface. Let it happen. Let it be slow. Let it be safe. I let this morning wash over my thoughts like calm rain. I let harsh words soften. I let heavy thoughts loosen. You do not have to push thoughts away. Let them be washed. Let them be softened. Let the sharp edges become smooth. Again, I let this morning wash over my thoughts like calm rain. I do not need to believe every heavy sentence. I let kinder words begin to take root in me. Picture a stone that has been touched by water again and again. The stone does not change in 1 second, but over time, the roughness softens. Let these words be that water. Let your heart be touched again and again. I am not made only of what happened to me. I am made of breath, choice, tenderness, and the quiet power to begin again. I am more than the old story my mind repeats. Let that be strong. Let it be soft and strong at the same time. You are not only the pain. You are not only the fear. You are not only the memory. Again, I am not made only of what happened to me. I am still becoming. I am still open to new peace, new joy, and new gentle beginnings. This is a holy kind of remembering, not religious, not loud, just deep. You are more than the thing that hurt. You are more than the morning that felt heavy. You are more than the doubt that came with you. I let my inner voice become a soft place to land. I let my own words stop hurting me. I speak inwardly as if my heart is listening, because it is. Your heart is listening every morning, every night, every small moment between. It hears the way you speak to yourself. So let the voice become kind. Again, I let my inner voice become a soft place to land. I do not use my own mind against myself. I choose words that make my heart feel less alone. This may be the moment where something begins to open. A small ache, a small tear, a small release. Let it come if it comes. There is nothing wrong with you. I welcome the kind of miracle that begins inside my own breath. I welcome the kind of miracle that makes me softer, not smaller. I welcome the kind of miracle that returns me to myself. Not every miracle has to be outside. Some miracles begin where no one can see. A breath that deepens, a heart that forgives itself, a body that rests for one moment without fear. Again, I welcome the kind of miracle that begins inside my own breath. I receive the soft miracle of inner peace. I honor the quiet miracle of coming back to myself. This is not a small thing. Coming back to yourself is not small. Choosing kindness after years of pressure is not small. Letting peace reach you is not small. It is sacred in its own gentle way. I do not need to hold my heart tight to keep it safe. I can protect myself with wisdom and still stay open to love. I can be soft without being lost. This may touch something deep. Maybe you thought staying open meant being hurt again. Maybe you thought softness meant losing your strength. But you can be soft and wise, open and clear, tender and protected. Again, I do not need to hold my heart tight to keep it safe. I let love come through the door of wisdom. I allow my softness to stand beside my strength. Your heart does not have to become stone. Your heart can become a warm room with clear windows and a strong door. Open to light. Protected with love. Safe enough to receive. I let hope return without demanding that it carry the whole future. I let hope be small today. I let hope be one warm spark in my chest. Hope does not need to become a big fire right now. A spark is enough. A spark can be protected. A spark can grow. Again, I let hope return without demanding that it carry the whole future. I do not force hope to prove anything. I simply let it glow where it is. If all you have today is one tiny spark, that is enough. Do not call it too small. Do not cover it with shame. Cup your hands around it. Let it live. I am allowed to feel peace before everything is complete. I am allowed to rest before every answer arrives. I am allowed to smile at one small good thing while life is still unfinished. Your life does not have to be complete for peace to touch you. The answer does not have to arrive before your breath softens. There can be small peace in the middle of becoming. Again, I am allowed to feel peace before everything is complete. I do not postpone comfort until the whole path is clear. I let today hold one quiet blessing now. This is important. Let it sink in. You do not have to wait until the end of the journey to feel held. You can feel a little held here, right here, before every question is answered. I let my life meet me in gentle timing. I let doors open without breaking myself against them. I let the next right step rise when my heart is ready to see it. There is a timing that is not forced. There is a movement that is not panic. There is a path that opens one step at a time. Again, I let my life meet me in gentle timing. I do not bruise my heart against closed doors. I turn softly toward the door that opens with peace. If something is not opening right now, breathe. It may not be punishment. It may not be rejection. It may simply not be the door for this breath. Life can still show you another way. I am not forgotten by the goodness of life. I am not invisible to support. I am not outside the reach of grace. Let those words come deeper. Maybe you have felt forgotten. Maybe you have felt invisible. Maybe you have felt like everyone else receives while you keep waiting. If that ache is here, let it be held again. I am not forgotten by the goodness of life. Support can still find me. Gentle grace can still reach the places where I feel alone. You do not need to know how. You do not need to force it. Just let the heart hear that it has not been removed from goodness. You are still included in life. You are still allowed to receive. I release the old habit of expecting pain after peace. I release the fear that calm cannot last. I let my body learn that quiet can be trusted. This is deep. Your body may be used to waiting for the next problem. It may think calm is only the space before something hard. But calm can be its own place. Peace can be safe again. I release the old habit of expecting. Pain after peace. I do not train my heart to fear good moments. I let quiet stay with me a little longer, just a little longer, one breath longer, one pause longer, one kind thought longer. That is how the body learns. I am ready to stop measuring my worth by how much I can endure. I am ready to know myself by how gently I can return. I am ready to let love become the measure now. This is the peak of the heart. Let it reach you. You are not more worthy because you suffer in silence. You are not more lovable because you carry everything alone. You are not more deserving because you never ask for rest. Again. I am ready to stop measuring my worth by how much I can endure. I do not need to be broken open before I am worthy of care. I let love become the measure now. You are enough before the effort. You are enough before the answer. You are enough before the miracle appears. You are enough in the soft, unfinished middle. You are enough when your voice shakes. You are enough when you need time. You are enough when you do not know what comes next. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. If tears come, let them come softly. If the body sighs, let it sigh. If nothing happens, that is okay too. These words are still here. You are not here to prove you can survive more pain. You are here to learn that peace can belong to you too. You are here to remember that softness is not something you have to earn. You are here to receive a kinder morning, one breath at a time. I allow my heart to be carried by kindness today. I allow my mind to be met with patience. I allow my whole being to feel less alone. You do not have to carry your heart like a heavy bag. You can let kindness help. You can let patience help. You can let a gentle breath help. Again, I allow my heart to be carried by kindness today. I do not walk through this morning without comfort. I let the soft support around me become easier to feel. There is comfort here, in the pause, in the breath, in the way your body is still with you, in the way your heart is still listening, in the way these words can meet you exactly where you are. I make room for blessings that do not exhaust me. I make room for love that feels calm. I make room for success that does not steal my peace. This is a new kind of receiving. Not receiving that makes you run harder. Not receiving that makes you afraid. Not receiving that makes you lose yourself. But receiving that supports your inner wellness. Again, I make room for blessings that do not exhaust me. I welcome good that respects my peace. I allow beautiful things to come in ways that help my heart stay soft. Let your nervous system hear that. Good does not need to cost your peace. Love does not need to cost your self-respect. Growth does not need to cost your tenderness. You can receive in a kinder way. I let my soul breathe wider than my circumstances. I let my spirit remember space, even when the day feels small. I let my inner sky open above every passing cloud. You are not the cloud. You are the sky that can hold the cloud. You are not the passing fear. You are the wider space where fear can pass through. Again, I let my soul breathe wider than my circumstances. I do not shrink my whole life around one hard moment. I remember the sky inside me. The sky does not fight every cloud. It holds, it opens, it waits, and the cloud moves. Let your heart be like that now, open enough, wide enough, kind enough. I trust that my softening is powerful. I trust that my gentleness changes how I meet life. I trust that my peace has quiet strength. You may have been taught that power must be hard, but there is power in gentleness. There is power in not reacting. There is power in pausing. There is power in choosing a kind word when the old voice wants to be cruel. Again, I trust that my softening is powerful. I do not need to become hard to be strong. I let quiet strength rise from the center of me. This quiet strength does not need to be seen by everyone. It does not need applause. It is enough that you feel it. A small, steady place inside you. A warm center. A peaceful flame. I am willing to receive the miracle of a calmer inner world. I am willing to receive the blessing of a kinder thought. I am willing to receive the gift of this one gentle breath. Let the word miracle become simple again. A calmer inner world, a kinder thought, a gentle breath. These are not small. These are the beginnings of a new way to live. Again. I am willing to receive the miracle of a calmer inner world. I welcome peace in forms I can feel right now. I let this breath be enough for this moment. Everything can wait. Just for this breath. Every plan can wait. Every worry can wait. Every demand can wait. You are here. You are breathing. You are safe here. I now let these deeper truths settle. I do not need to repeat the old fear to stay protected. I can choose a new thought and still honor what I have been through. You do not have to deny your past. You do not have to pretend it did not hurt. But you do not have to keep drinking from the same old fear. Again, I now let these deeper truths settle. I honor my story without living inside its pain forever. I let this morning offer me a softer path. This is emotional healing in its most tender form. Not erasing, not forcing, not pretending, but choosing gently to walk differently now. I give my heart permission to stop waiting for permission. I give my spirit permission to feel good in small ways. I give my life permission to become softer than it has been. You do not need the world to approve your rest. You do not need the past to approve your joy. You do not need fear to approve your healing journey. Again, I give my heart permission to stop waiting for permission. I am allowed to feel peace now. I am allowed to let life become kinder from this breath forward. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. Not because you have done everything right. Not because you never struggled. Not because you never doubted. But because peace is not a prize. Peace is a home your heart is learning to return to. Let that be the deepest place. Peace is not a prize. Peace is a home. Your heart is learning to return. Again, softly. Peace is not a prize. Peace is a home. My heart is learning to return. Now let the affirmations come in a gentle wave. Not fast, not crowded, just one by one. I welcome peace as something I can belong to. I let comfort come closer than fear. I allow this morning to hold me with quiet care. I no longer make my worth depend on the mood of the day. I let my inner world become tender soil for new joy. I trust that a softer beginning can change the way I walk through life. I choose thoughts that do not frighten my own heart. I allow calm to become familiar in my body. I receive the gentle support that is already near me. I am open to blessings that arrive without struggle. I let my heart be surprised by simple good. I honor the quiet miracle of being here now. I stop asking fear to tell me what is possible. I let love have an answer too. I let my morning become a small sanctuary inside me, and now even softer. I belong to peace. I belong to love. I belong to the quiet good that is finding its way to me. Let that rest. Let that rest. Let that rest in your heart. Now there is nothing you need to do right now. Nothing to fix, nothing to chase, nothing to prove. Only breathe. Let this moment be just for you, not for the world, not for the people waiting, not for the tasks, not for the future, just for you. Take a slow breath in, softly, gently. Hold it for a moment and release. Again. Breathe in as if you are breathing in a quiet morning sky. Hold and release as if your body is letting go of a weight it no longer needs to carry. One more time. Breathe in. Let your chest open just a little. Hold and release. Let your shoulders drop. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. The day can wait. The thoughts can wait. The questions can wait. Just breathe. Let your breath become slow. Not perfect, just slow. Let it move in and out like a soft tide beneath the moon. In and out. In and out. Feel the air coming in. Feel the air going out. Feel how your body knows this rhythm. Even when your mind forgets peace, your breath remembers. Breathe in comfort. Hold it gently. Breathe out pressure. Breathe in softness. Hold it gently. Breathe out the need to rush. Breathe in trust. Hold it gently. Breathe out the old feeling that you have to do everything alone. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You do not have to do everything alone. Not in this breath. Not in this moment. Not inside your own heart. Bring your attention to your feet. Let them feel heavy. Let them feel supported. Let the feet soften as if they are resting on warm earth. Your feet have carried you through so many days. Let them rest now. Let them stop trying to run ahead. Let them be here. Breathe in and release. Your feet are resting. Now let your legs soften. The lower legs, the knees, the thighs. Let the legs become quiet. Let them stop holding the hurry of the day. There is nowhere to run right now. There is nowhere to arrive right now. You are allowed to be still. Breathe in slowly and release. Your legs are softening. Now bring your attention to your hips, your belly, the center of your body. Let this area become warm and loose. Let it stop bracing. Let it stop preparing for every possible thing. You are safe here. You are safe enough for this moment. You are safe enough to let your belly breathe. Breathe in. Let the belly rise if it wants to. Breathe out. Let it fall. Again. Breathe in. The body receives. Breathe out. The body releases. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Now feel the heart area, the center of your chest. Do not force it open. Do not ask it to feel more than it feels. Just place your attention there gently, like placing a warm hand over a small bird. Your heart may feel open. Your heart may feel guarded. Your heart may feel tired. Whatever is here is allowed. Breathe into the heart, not with force, with kindness. Breathe in and say silently, soft. Breathe out and say silently, safe. Soft, safe. Soft, safe. Let those words move like a lullaby through your chest. Soft, safe, soft, safe. Now let your shoulders release. These shoulders have carried plans. They have carried pressure. They have carried things that were never fully yours to hold. Let them drop. You do not have to hold the whole day on your shoulders. You do not have to hold everyone's feelings. You do not have to hold tomorrow right now. Breathe in and release the shoulders again. Breathe in and let them fall. Your shoulders can be soft. Your neck can be soft. Your jaw can be soft. Your face can be soft. Let your jaw loosen. Let your tongue rest. Let the eyes become heavy or calm. Let the forehead smooth out. You do not need to look for danger right now. You do not need to scan the future. You do not need to search your mind for what is missing. Just rest here. Breathe in peace. Breathe out control. Breathe in warmth. Breathe out fear. Breathe in quiet. Breathe out the old need to be tense. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is a quiet place inside you that no worry can fully take away. You may forget it. You may move far from it, but it is still there. Let yourself move toward that place now. Not by walking, not by thinking, by breathing. In this quiet place, you do not have to explain your life. You do not have to defend your feelings. You do not have to become more impressive. You do not have to become anyone else. You can simply be. You can be tired. You can be hopeful. You can be unsure. You can be tender. You can be exactly as you are. Breathe in. I am here. Breathe out. I can rest. Again. Breathe in. I am here. Breathe out. I can rest. One more time. Breathe in. I am here. Breathe out. I can rest. Now let the breath become even simpler. No words for a moment, just air, just body, just quiet. Breathe, breathe, breathe. If thoughts come, let them pass like small boats on far water. You do not have to climb into them. You do not have to follow them. You can watch them pass. A thought may say, "What about later?" Let it pass. A thought may say, "You forgot something." Let it pass. A thought may say, "This will not work for me." Let it pass gently. You do not have to fight the thoughts. Fighting wakes the mind. Soft watching lets the mind settle. So watch softly. Return softly. Breathe softly. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Now breathe in through the nose if that feels comfortable. Slowly hold for a gentle count. 1, 2, and release through the mouth. Again, inhale slowly. 1, 2, hold softly. 1, 2, release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let the release be longer than the inhale. Let the body hear that the danger is not here in this moment. Let the body hear that it can soften. Again, breathe in. Hold. Breathe out slowly. And again, breathe in. Hold. Breathe out slowly. Good. Very gentle. Very slow. Nothing to force. Now place a soft phrase inside the breath. On the inhale, silently say, "I receive peace." On the exhale, silently say, "I release pressure." I receive peace. I release pressure. I receive peace. I release pressure. I receive peace. I release pressure. Let it become round and simple, like a little circle in, out. Receive, release, receive peace, release pressure, receive peace, release pressure. There is no need to hurry. There is no need to do it perfectly. Even if your mind wanders, you can return. You can always return. Now let the phrase change. On the inhale, I let life support me. On the exhale, I stop holding so tightly. I let life support me. I stop holding so tightly. I let life support me. I stop holding so tightly. I let life support me. I stop holding so tightly. Feel the hands. Let them unclench. Feel the fingers. Let them soften. Feel the palms. Let them open a little, even if only in your imagination. Open hands, open breath, open heart, open hands, open breath, open heart. Now, let the words become lighter. almost like they are floating. I can rest, I can soften, I can receive, I can trust this breath. Again, I can rest, I can soften, I can receive, I can trust this breath. And now, very gently, bring your awareness to the space around your body, the air around you, the quiet around you, the stillness holding you. You are not separate from this stillness. You are inside it. You are surrounded by it. You are allowed to lean into it. Let the stillness hold the edges of you. Let it hold your tired mind. Let it hold your hopeful heart. Let it hold the part of you that still wonders if peace can really belong to you. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. You deserve peace while you are learning. You deserve peace while you are healing emotionally. You deserve peace before every answer comes. You do not have to be calm to deserve calm. You do not have to be whole to deserve comfort. You do not have to be certain to deserve support. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You deserve peace even while you are still becoming peaceful. Breathe in. Let that be enough. Breathe out. Let that be enough. Now we return to the breath again. Simple, slow, kind. Breathe in through the heart. Breathe out through the whole body. Breathe in through the heart. Breathe out through the whole body. Breathe in through the heart. Breathe out through the whole body. Let every breath soften one small place. Maybe the forehead, maybe the throat, maybe the chest, maybe the belly, maybe the hands. You do not need to soften everywhere, just one small place. One small place is enough. Let one place soften. Let one place rest. Let one place stop fighting. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. The morning is holding you. The breath is guiding you. The heart is listening. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Now imagine a wide, quiet lake before sunrise. The surface is still. The air is cool. Nothing is rushing. Nothing is asking the lake to become an ocean. The lake is enough as it is. Your mind can become like that lake, not empty, not forced, just quieter. Still enough to reflect the soft sky above it. If a thought drops in, it makes a small circle. Then the circle spreads. Then the lake becomes calm again. You can be like that. A thought comes, a feeling comes, a worry comes, and then, slowly, gently, you return. No shame, no anger, no hurry, only return. Again, a thought comes. You breathe. The circle spreads. Peace returns. Let the lake inside you become quiet now. Let the morning sky reflect in it. Let your body feel the calm of still water. Still water, soft breath, quiet heart. Still water, soft breath, quiet heart. Now, in this stillness, let these very soft affirmations come. They are not loud. They are not meant to wake the mind. They are meant to rest inside you. I let stillness care for me. I let silence become gentle. I let my body remember how to rest. I do not have to earn this quiet. I do not have to explain why I need peace. I can receive this moment exactly as it is. My breath is slow enough. My heart is tender enough. My spirit can rest here. Everything can wait. Let them repeat softer. I let stillness care for me. I let silence become gentle. I let my body remember how to rest. I do not have to earn this quiet. I do not have to explain why I need peace. I can receive this moment exactly as it is. Softer now. Stillness cares for me. Silence is gentle. My body can rest. Everything can wait. Now let your breathing become natural. No counting, no control, just your own rhythm. The body knows, the breath knows, the heart knows. You can let go of guiding the breath. Let the breath guide you. You are safe here. You are held in this moment. You are allowed to do nothing. You are allowed to simply be. Let the morning practice become very quiet now. Not finished, just quiet, like a song humming inside the heart. You can carry it without effort. You can return to it without force. You can let it live in the background of your day like a soft candle in a window. When the world becomes loud, you can remember one breath, one pause, one soft return. When fear rises, you can remember everything can wait for one breath. When pressure rises, you can remember I do not have to answer from panic. When doubt rises, you can remember peace is still allowed here. And now, for a few moments, let there be more space between the words. Let the silence do some of the holding. Breathe, rest, soften, receive. Again, breathe, rest, soften, receive. One more time. Breathe, rest, soften, receive. Good. Very soft, very slow, very safe. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. The body can rest. The mind can quiet. The heart can open slowly. The breath can carry you. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Now let the deepest part of you listen. Not the busy mind, not the worried mind, not the part of you that tries so hard to understand everything. Let the deeper part listen, the quiet part, the tender part. the part of you that has been waiting for a voice of love to say, you can stop fighting now. You do not have to reach for these words. Let them come to you. Let them sit beside you. Let them wrap around the places in you that have felt alone for too long. And if a part of you doubts this, let it be here. You do not need to force belief. You do not need to push doubt away. You can simply let doubt rest beside the breath while something softer begins to rise. I am no longer asking pain to prove that I am real. I am no longer asking struggle to make me worthy. I am no longer asking the hard road to be the only road I trust. Let that reach the part of you that has carried too much. You are real without the pain. You are worthy without the struggle. You are allowed to walk a softer road, again gently. I do not need difficulty to give my life meaning. I do not need exhaustion to show that I care. I am allowed to be devoted to my peace. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. Your peace is not something extra. Your peace matters. Your peace is part of your life. Your peace is not selfish. Your peace helps you return to yourself. I am allowed to be chosen by my own heart. I am allowed to stop leaving myself behind. I am allowed to stand beside myself with love. You may have waited for someone else to choose you, to understand you, to see your heart, to say the words you needed, and maybe some of that still matters. But here in this quiet moment, you can begin choosing yourself, not in a loud way, not in a lonely way, in a tender way. Again, I am allowed to be chosen by my own heart. I do not abandon myself to be accepted. I stay with myself, softly and faithfully. Feel the power in that, the gentle power, the kind that does not need to shout, the kind that says, I am here with you now. I am more than the fear that visits me. I am more than the worry that speaks inside me. I am more than the old voice that says, I cannot receive. Fear may visit, worry may speak, old thoughts may rise, but they are visitors. They are not your whole home. Again, I am more than the fear that visits me. I am the quiet space that can hold fear without becoming it. I am the breath that remains when the worry passes. You do not have to become every thought that crosses your mind. You can let it pass. You can watch it soften. You can come back to the warmth of your own heart. I let my spirit stand up gently inside me. I let my inner strength rise without hardness. I let the calm place within me become stronger than the storm. This is not a loud strength. It is the strength of deep roots under the ground, the strength of a mountain at night, the strength of a candle that keeps glowing in a quiet room. Again, I let my spirit stand up gently inside me. I do not need to become hard to feel strong. I can be gentle and steady at the same time. Let your body hear that. Gentle and steady, soft and strong. open and wise. I am not waiting for permission to feel peace. I am not waiting for the perfect day to feel grateful. I am not waiting for every question to be answered before I breathe. You can breathe now. You can receive now. You can let a small piece of peace touch you now. Again, I am not waiting for permission to feel peace. I let this breath be my doorway. I step through gently, without asking fear if I am allowed. Fear does not need to give you permission. The past does not need to give you permission. The world does not need to give you permission. You can begin softly, right here. I open to miracles that support my inner peace. I open to blessings that respect my heart. I open to good that helps me feel more whole, more calm, and more true. This is safe language for your spirit. Not force, not demand, not control, only openness. Again. I open to miracles that support my inner peace. I welcome good that feels kind to my nervous system. I allow life to bring support in ways that help me feel steady. Let the title of this journey move through you again. The morning practice that attracts miracles effortlessly. Not because you force, not because you chase, but because your heart becomes open enough to notice what is kind, what is true, what is ready, what is quietly coming closer. I no longer close the door because I am afraid of disappointment. I no longer punish hope for the times I was hurt. I let hope return in a form that feels gentle. Hope has been through a lot with you. It has waited. It has rested. It has hidden sometimes just to stay safe. But it is not gone. Again, I no longer close the door because I am afraid of disappointment. I let hope sit beside me without asking it to explain the future. I allow one small hopeful feeling to live in my chest. One small hopeful feeling is enough. One soft breath of trust is enough. One little opening is enough. I let the old weight fall from my name. I let the old shame loosen its hold. I let the old story become quieter as love becomes clearer. You are not the name fear gave you. You are not the shame that tried to cover your light. You are not the old story repeated too many times. Again, I let the old weight fall from my name. I call myself back with kindness. I remember myself as someone worthy of peace. Let that touch you. Call yourself back, not with anger, not with pressure, with kindness. I am not too late to receive beauty. I am not too tired to be touched by grace. I am not too wounded to feel softness again. Let this be the place where the heart opens. Slowly, not because it has to, because it is safe enough for one small opening. Again, I am not too late to receive beauty. My tiredness does not remove me from good. My tender places can still be met with warmth. You are not too late. You are not outside the circle. You are not standing beyond the reach of kindness. Let this truth come closer. I let my life become less ruled by fear and more led by love. I let my choices come from a calmer place. I let my next step be guided by quiet wisdom. A calmer place can change everything. Not always all at once, but slowly. A calmer choice, a calmer answer, a calmer pause, a calmer breath. Again. I let my life become less ruled by fear and more led by love. I do not rush after every thought that scares me. I wait for the gentle wisdom underneath. The wisdom underneath is quiet. It does not shout. It waits until you are soft enough to hear. I am becoming someone who can receive without losing myself. I am becoming someone who can trust without closing my eyes to truth. I am becoming someone who can love life and still honor my own needs. This is a deeper receiving. Receiving with wisdom, receiving with self-respect, receiving with a heart that stays connected to itself. Again, I am becoming someone who can receive without losing myself. I stay present with my own heart as good comes closer. I welcome support while remaining true to myself. You do not have to disappear to receive love. You do not have to become small to receive help. You do not have to silence your truth to receive belonging. You can receive and still be you. I allow my heart to feel wanted by life. I allow my breath to feel welcomed by this moment. I allow my presence to be enough without performance. This may feel tender. Let it be tender. Let the words move slowly. Again, I allow my heart to feel wanted by life. I am not an interruption to the universe. I belong inside this moment exactly as I am. You belong in this breath. You belong in this morning. You belong in your own life. Not after changing everything. Now, here, softly. I stop shrinking my dreams to match my fear. I stop lowering my hope to avoid sadness. I let my heart want what is kind, true, and peaceful. Your heart is allowed to want, not from panic, not from emptiness, but from the deep place that knows there is more peace, more love, more beauty, more support than fear has allowed you to see. Again. I stop shrinking my dreams to match my fear. I let my desires become gentle prayers of the heart. I open to what supports my peace and honors my soul. You do not have to make your heart small to stay safe. You can let it open with care. You can let it want with wisdom. You can let it hope without demanding that hope carry the whole future. I am ready to be kind to the version of me that survived. I am ready to be gentle with the version of me that tried. I am ready to bless the version of me that did not know another way. This is deep mercy. Mercy for your past self. Mercy for the choices made from fear. Mercy for the mornings you did not know how to begin gently. Again. I am ready to be kind to the version of me that survived. I will not keep hurting myself for the ways I tried to stay safe. I bring love to the places where judgment used to live. Let that be the emotional opening. You do not need to keep punishing yourself. You have learned. You are learning. You can continue with more tenderness now. I let miracles come as peace, as clarity, as kindness, as timing, as courage. I let blessings arrive in small shapes and simple ways. I let the good be gentle enough for me to receive. A miracle may be courage. A miracle may be clarity. A miracle may be a soft no. A miracle may be a brave yes. A miracle may be rest. A miracle may be a calm thought. Again. I let miracles come as peace, as clarity, as kindness, as timing, as courage. I do not limit the form of good. I stay open to the quiet language of support. Support may speak softly. Listen softly. Support may come quietly. Receive quietly. I am held by more than I can understand. I am supported by more than I can see. I am guided by the gentle wisdom that rises when I become still. You do not have to understand everything to feel supported. You do not have to see everything to take one gentle step. Again. I am held by more than I can understand. I let mystery become softer. I let the unknown become less frightening, one breath at a time. The unknown does not have to be an enemy. It can be a space where good is still forming, a space where life is still arranging, a space where your heart is learning to trust gently. I allow myself to receive peace in the middle of becoming. I allow myself to feel loved while I am still learning. I allow myself to be comforted before I have become fully confident. This is the tenderness your heart may have needed for so long, not later, not when everything is fixed, now, again. I allow myself to receive peace in the middle of becoming. I do not postpone love until I feel complete. I let comfort meet me on the path, not only at the end. Let that sink in. Comfort can meet you on the path. Peace can meet you on the path. Joy can meet you on the path. You do not have to reach the end before goodness can touch you. I let my heart become a quiet doorway for good. I let my breath become an invitation to calm. I let my presence become a soft welcome to life. You do not have to open the whole house, just one doorway, one breath, one soft welcome. Again, I let my heart become a quiet doorway for good. I do not lock every room because one room was hurt. I allow light to enter where I am ready. And if one room is still closed, that is okay. Do not force it. Let the closed room feel your kindness from the outside. When it is ready, it will open. I am brave enough to rest. I am brave enough to receive. I am brave enough to live without making. Fear, my closest friend. Rest can take courage. Receiving can take courage. Softness can take courage. And you have that courage. Again, I am brave enough to rest. I am brave enough to stop chasing peace and let peace come closer. I am brave enough to trust one gentle breath. This is the peak of your morning power. Not control, not force, not loud belief, but a gentle bravery that says, I can soften now. I let my future be touched by the peace I choose today. I let this small morning choice ripple forward. I let one loving breath become the beginning of a kinder path. A small choice can ripple. A kind breath can ripple. A soft beginning can ripple through the day in ways you may not see yet. Again, I let my future be touched by the peace I choose today. I bless the next hour with this calm. I bless the next step with this tenderness. No guarantee, no pressure, only a gentle invitation. Let peace ripple. Let softness ripple. Let love ripple from this breath. Now let these peak affirmations move through you like a warm wave, very slowly, very deeply. Let them touch the places that need them. I am not here to prove my worth through struggle. I choose a morning that begins with mercy. I allow good to meet me without fear standing guard. My heart is allowed to open at its own pace. My life can become softer than my past taught me to expect. I receive the courage to be gentle with myself. The miracle I welcome begins as peace inside me. The love I need can start with the way I speak to my own heart. The support I seek may already be moving toward me in quiet ways. I am not outside the reach of kindness. I am not separate from the possibility of good. I am not too late to become peaceful. Let that rest. Let that rest. Let that rest in your heart. You are enough for this morning. You are enough for this breath. You are enough for the good that may come in ways you do not yet see. Let the peak soften now. Let it become warm instead of bright. Let it become steady instead of strong. Let it become something your body can carry without effort. You have not been asked to become someone else. You have only been invited to come home to yourself. And you are coming home. Slowly, softly, breath by breath. Now let the power settle. Let it come down from the height of the heart and rest inside the body. Like warm honey poured slowly into a cup, like a soft blanket being placed over your shoulders, like the last golden line of sunrise touching a quiet path. There is nothing to hold tightly now. The words have already entered. The breath has already heard. The heart has already opened in the way it could. Even if it opened only a little, that little opening matters. Imagine now that inside you there is a small woven basket, not a hard box, not a locked chest, a soft basket made by many quiet mornings. Every kind thought you choose is placed there, every gentle breath, every moment of not hurting yourself, every time you pause instead of panic, every time you let yourself receive. At first, the basket may feel empty, but it is not empty. It is holding beginnings. Tea is holding softness. It is holding the little things your heart is learning to trust. And little by little, this basket becomes full of small miracles. Not loud ones, not heavy ones, simple ones. The kind you can carry, the kind that do not frighten your spirit, the kind that teach you slowly that life can be kind in quiet ways. A calm answer, a softer morning, a breath that reaches deeper, a thought that does not turn against you, a moment when you choose rest before breaking, a feeling that maybe the future does not have to look like the past. These are small gifts. Place them in the basket. Let them count. Do not throw away the small good. Do not say it is nothing. Do not wait for something huge before you let yourself feel thankful. A small good thing is still good. A small softening is still a shift. A small peace is still peace. This is how the earlier words begin to live inside you, not as something you must remember perfectly, not as a list, not as a task, but as a rhythm, a slower rhythm, a kinder rhythm, a morning rhythm that says, I can begin with tenderness. When your heart says, I do not have to run toward the day, it is remembering the first doorway. When your breath says, I can return here, it is remembering the quiet path. When your hands soften, they are remembering that receiving can be safe. When your thoughts become less sharp, they are remembering that love can lead. And now we gather the earlier truths in a new way, not the same words, a deeper feeling, a quieter echo. You can let the morning touch you before the world pulls you. You can let your first breath belong to your own heart. You can let quiet good come near without making it explain itself. You can begin again without punishing yesterday. You can notice support without needing it to be perfect. You can trust the little signs that help you feel less alone. You can loosen your hands from what is too heavy. You can let the day open without fighting every hour. You can receive slowly in a way that your body can understand. You can be worthy while you are tired. You can be loved while you are unsure. You can be peaceful before everything is complete. Let that rest. Let that rest. Let that rest in your heart. There is another image now, a little clay bowl sitting in the center of your chest. It is simple. It does not shine to impress anyone. It does not need to be perfect. It has been shaped by your living, by the days you kept going, by the nights you made it through, by every time you wanted peace, even when you did not know how to find it. This bowl is where you place the morning, not the whole world, not every problem, not every hope, just this morning, a little breath, a little warmth, a little trust, a little room for something good. If the bowl has cracks, let them be there. The cracks do not make it useless. They let the light pass through in thin, beautiful lines. Your tender places do not make you unworthy of receiving. They may become the places where compassion enters most gently. You do not have to hide the cracks. You do not have to pull. Eaten, the bowl was never broken. You only have to hold it with care and let life pour peace into it slowly. Maybe today, the bowl holds only one thing, one breath, one quiet yes, one word of kindness, one small feeling that you can keep going, not by force, but by softness. That is enough. There is no need to fill the whole bowl at once. Morning can pour slowly, peace can pour slowly, trust can pour slowly, good can pour slowly, and slowly is still real. Let this be the integration. The peak has softened into practice. The strong words have become small choices. The miracle has become a breath you can return to. You may move through the day and forget for a while. That is okay. Forgetting is not failure. You can remember again, at the sink, in the car, before a message, before a decision, before you answer fear, before you believe the old story. You can pause. You can touch the bowl inside your chest. You can ask, what would make this moment softer? Not perfect, softer. And maybe the answer is one breath. Maybe the answer is silence. Maybe the answer is water. Maybe the answer is waiting before you speak. Maybe the answer is placing your hand over your heart. Maybe the answer is doing one small thing with love. That is enough. You are learning a way of living that does not begin with force. You are learning a way of receiving that does not begin with fear. You are learning a morning practice that attracts miracles effortlessly by helping your heart become peaceful enough to recognize them. Let these integrated truths move through you now. I let one soft breath change the tone of my day. I keep a small place inside me open for good. I allow the morning to teach me how to receive with ease. I do not need to fight the day before it has begun. I can meet what comes with a calmer heart. I can let kindness be my first response to myself. I place one gentle thought in the basket of my heart. I let that thought be enough for now. I trust that small peace can grow when I return to it often. I carry the quiet bowl of this morning within me. I let life pour peace into me slowly. I honor every crack as a place where tenderness can enter. Now take a longer pause, a deeper pause. A pause where you do not need to think. A pause where the words can fall into the body like soft rain. Let the silence hold you. Let the breath hold you. Let the heart receive what it can. You do not have to keep every sentence, only keep the feeling. The feeling of being allowed to soften. The feeling of not being rushed. The feeling of being met with care. The feeling that life may still have gentle things for you. Let this feeling be small if it needs to be small. A small feeling is still welcome. A small flame can still warm cold hands. A small opening can still let air into a closed room. A small yes can still begin a new path. The day may not change all at once, but your relationship with the day can soften. The future may not show itself all at once, but your body can learn not to fear every unknown. The miracle may not arrive in the shape your mind expected, but you may begin noticing the quiet gifts that were waiting beside you. This is how peace becomes part of you, not by forcing, by returning, not by demanding, by allowing, not by chasing, by becoming available to what is kind. And if you need one simple truth to carry forward, let it be this: you can meet the next moment softly. That is enough. You can meet the next thought softly. That is enough. You can meet the next breath softly. That is enough. Softly, slowly, kindly. This is how you come back. This is how the inner morning stays with you. This is how the basket fills. This is how the bowl receives. This is how small miracles become easier to notice. Let the energy come down now. Let the body become heavier. Let the mind become quieter. Let the heart keep only what feels gentle. There is no need to hold the whole script in your mind. Only rest in the feeling. You have been given enough for this moment. Enough softness, enough breath, enough warmth, enough space, enough quiet to begin the next part of the journey. Now let the day, the night, the body, and the breath become one slow river of ease. Not pushing, not pulling, only moving, only carrying, only letting you be held. Now let yourself drift deeper, softer, safe. You do not need to stay alert. You do not need to follow every word. You can let the words become like soft waves at the edge of sleep. They come, they go. They leave peace behind. Let your feet relax now. The toes, the soles, the heels, the tops of the feet. Let them become heavy. Let them become warm. Let them stop holding the day. Your feet can rest. Your path can wait. There is nowhere else to go right now. You are here. You are safe here. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3. Hold gently and release for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let your ankles soften. Let your calves soften. Let the knees loosen. Let the legs become quiet and heavy, like they are sinking into a bed of warm clouds. Nothing to carry, nothing to rush toward, nothing to prove, just soft legs, heavy legs, resting legs. I allow my body to rest in this quiet moment. I let my legs release the memory of rushing. I give my whole lower body permission to be still. Now let your hips relax. Let the belly soften. Let the lower back loosen. Let the center of your body feel held. The belly does not need to be tight. The body does not need to protect against this moment. The body can rest. The body can restore in its own natural way. The body can be cared for with gentleness. Breathe into the belly. 1, 2, 3, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. Breathe in slowly. Let the belly receive. Hold softly. Let the belly release. I let my center become calm. I invite inner peace into the places that have been tense. I allow my body to feel comfort without needing to understand it. Now let your chest relax. Let the ribs soften. Let the heart area become warm. Do not force the heart open. Just let it be held, like a small candle protected from the wind. Your heart has done enough for today. It has felt. It has hoped. It has carried. It has tried. Now it can rest. I let my heart rest without needing to explain itself. I give my emotions a soft place to settle. I allow love to be gentle with me tonight, this morning, and every quiet hour between. Now soften the shoulders. Let them fall away from the ears. Let the arms grow heavy. Let the elbows relax. Let the wrists rest. Let the hands open. Hands that held so much. Hands that tried so hard. Hands that protected and reached and worked. Now they can be empty. Empty in a peaceful way. Empty enough to receive rest. I let my hands stop gripping the future. I let my arms release what is not mine to hold. I rest in the quiet gift of doing nothing. Now, let your throat soften. Let the jaw loosen. Let the mouth relax. Let the tongue rest. Let the cheeks become soft. Let the eyes grow still. You do not need to speak. You do not need to answer. You do not need to explain. You can simply breathe. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, breathe in. Soft and slow. Hold and release. Long and gentle. Now let the forehead become smooth. Let the space around the eyes relax. Let the top of the head feel open and quiet. Let thoughts become lighter, less sharp, less close. Like clouds moving far above you, you are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. I let my mind become quiet without forcing it. I allow thoughts to pass without following them. I rest beneath the noise where peace is waiting. Now feel the whole body. Feet soft, legs heavy, belly loose, heart warm, shoulders low, hands open, face calm, mind quiet. The whole body can rest. The whole body can soften. The whole body can be supported by this moment. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Let these final rest affirmations come very slowly. You do not have to repeat them. You can simply let them float through you. I allow rest to meet me without resistance. I let my body find its own quiet rhythm. I release the day from my mind, one breath at a time. I invite calm into every space that is ready. I let my heart become lighter as I rest. I allow the night, the morning, and the breath to hold me gently. I do not need to keep watch over every worry. I trust this moment enough to soften. I let peaceful thoughts move slowly through me. I am safe to rest my attention. I am safe to let the world be far away for now. I am safe to drift inward. Now let the breath become almost like a whisper. In, out, soft, slow, in, out, warm, still, in, out, deeper, softer, safe. If you are falling asleep, you do not need to fight it. Let sleep come if it comes. Let rest come if it comes. Let quiet come if it comes. There is no wrong way to receive this. There is no test. There is no goal. Only softness, only breath, only the gentle permission to be still. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. The feet rest, the legs rest, the belly rests, the heart rests, the shoulders rest, the hands rest, the face rests, the mind rests. And beneath everything, the quiet part of you is still held. The quiet part of you is not alone. The quiet part of you can receive peace without effort. Let the morning practice become a dreamlike rhythm now, a soft path, a gentle bowl, a quiet basket, a little candle, a wide lake, all resting inside you, nothing to chase, nothing to force, nothing to prove, only receive. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Let rest find you. Let peace cover you. Let the body soften into the quiet. Everything can wait. Everything can soften. Everything can breathe. Just rest, just receive, just be. Now the words become very simple, very slow, very soft. You do not need to think about them. You can let them move around you like warm air. First cycle. This breath is enough for now. This moment can hold me gently. I let quiet good come near. My heart can open little by little. Peace may begin in the smallest place. I receive without needing to chase. The morning inside me is calm. My body can soften into rest. I am held in this gentle pause. Second cycle. This breath gives me a place to return. This moment does not ask me to be more than I am. Quiet good is welcome in my life. My heart opens only as much as it feels ready. Peace can start as one soft feeling. I allow blessings to come without pressure. The morning inside me stays warm and quiet. My body knows how to rest when I stop rushing it. I am supported by the stillness around me. Third cycle. This breath is my soft home. This moment is gentle enough for me to rest inside. Quiet good may be closer than I knew. My heart does not need to open all at once. Peace can begin here, in this small and sacred breath. I let receiving become simple, calm, and safe. The morning inside me keeps glowing softly. My body releases into the kindness of rest. I am held by this silence, this breath, this gentle space. Now let the loops become even softer, almost like a lullaby. No effort, no reaching, only listening. Breath is enough. This moment holds me. Good can come softly. My heart opens slowly. Peace begins small. I receive gently. The inner morning is calm. My body rests. I am held. Again. Breath is enough. This moment holds me. Good can come softly. My heart opens slowly. Peace begins small. I receive gently. The inner morning is calm. My body rests. I am held. One more time, softer than before. Breath is enough. This moment holds me. Good can come softly. My heart opens slowly. Peace begins small. I receive gently. The inner morning is calm. My body rests. I am held. Let these words stay with you. Not as something to remember perfectly, not as something to repeat with pressure, just as a soft feeling in the background of your heart. Return here whenever you need to. Return when the morning feels heavy. Return when your thoughts feel loud. Return when your hands begin to grip again. Return when you forget that softness is allowed. You can return with one breath. You can return with one pause. You can return by placing a gentle hand over your heart and letting the world wait for a moment. This practice is here for you. This quiet is here for you. This softness is here for you. What line touched your heart the most? You can share it in the comments, softly, simply, in your own words. Maybe your words will become a little light for someone else who needed the same peace. And if these words helped you, you are welcome to join this space. Come back when you need rest. Come back when you need morning peace. Come back when your heart needs to remember that it does not have to chase what can come gently. Now let the closing be soft. No rush, no force, only peace. May your morning begin inside your heart before it begins in the world. May your breath remind you that you are here. May your body find rest. May your thoughts become kind. May your hands open to what is good, honest, and gentle. May the miracles meant for your peace come in ways your heart can receive. May you notice the small blessings. May you trust the quiet support. May you stop walking past the good because it came softly. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. The breath is soft. The body is quiet. The heart is held. Nothing to chase, nothing to force, nothing to prove. Only this, only peace, only the gentle morning within you. Rest now in the quiet light of your own heart and let life meet you softly where you are.